All right, let's see what they have here at Home Depot. I'm heading over to Lowe's and Home Depot to do some plant shopping. I'll share all of the names of the plants, how to take care of certain ones, how much they cost, all of that kind of thing, which ones are rare and uncommon and good finds. I'm keeping my fingers crossed because there are so many exciting new releases. So let's go and do some plant shopping. If you like planty stuff, definitely subscribe so episodes show up in your newsfeed. We also have a really great community on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And a humongous thank you to Planta for sponsoring this video. With over 10 million downloads and helping more than 40 million plants per week, Planta knows exactly what it's doing. It's able to identify plants with just a simple photograph, so when you're plant shopping or you bring a plant home, you're not really sure what you have or how to take care of it. Just with a simple photograph, it will tell you everything that you need to know about that plant. It even tells you which ones are toxic and pet friendly. The best feature is definitely the intelligent care schedule because it tailors watering, fertilizing, and care reminders specifically for each plant. It even adjusts to things like my home's humidity, pot type, and local weather. It's seriously so smart. I don't know how it knows all of that. And when my plants have a meltdown, which of course happens to all of us, Dr. Planta gives me a diagnosis and treatment plan instantly. It even has Planta expert support, which are available 365 days a year to help keep your plants healthy and diagnose and help you solve any issues that you have. I can even use Planta's light meter to check the best spots around the house, and plus the community feature is great. When I need advice or want to share my plant wins, Planta even has its own marketplace, Planta Market, to shop plant care essentials recommended specifically for my collection. Super convenient. If you want to keep your plants happy and thriving, Planta Premium is totally worth it. Check the link below to try it out. All right, let's go do some plant shopping, and as always, I will share my haul at the end of the video. All right, let's see what they have here at Home Depot. They have some really beautiful anthurium. These blooms are just absolutely gorgeous. They're so like orangey red with the white in there, just absolutely gorgeous. They have some white bromeliads. I don't see the white bromeliads that often. Let me see if I can see a price. They are $15. I just did a bromeliad care video and I learned so much when I was doing that video. First of all, these plants don't really need to be watered in the soil. They need to be watered in the tank. So you see how it has water in here? That's where it needs to be watered because these plants absorb their nutrients and moisture through the leaves. Bromeliads also are monocarpic, so they only bloom once in their lifetime, but they do put off pups to continue their generations. If your bromeliad, if the bloom is dying, that's not on you probably. When we purchase these plants, it's towards the end of its life cycle anyways. So if the bloom is dying, just trim off the bloom, give the mother plant some time. It's going to put off some pups, and once the pups are 1/2 to 1/3 the size of the mother plant, you can propagate it by division by literally like dividing that pup off, or you can leave that pup on the mother plant. Here's some more beautiful bromeliads. You can leave that pup on the mother plant, and eventually the mother plant, the green leaves that are left, will turn brown, and all of that energy is going to go to the pups, and you can just trim back that mother plant, and then you'll have a beautiful new bromeliad, which should bloom for you eventually as well. Look at this yellow. I learned so much. Bromeliads are such cool plants. They're actually really, really easy to take care of, but the blooms will last a really long time, like 6 months to a year at least. So yeah, just don't get discouraged on bromeliads because it doesn't say like in the care instructions when we purchase them that information. We have a really cool money tree here, some more anthurium, little pink guys, lots of orchids. My personal favorite are these with like the purple spots on them. The white ones also like are so beautiful. I wonder if this one has like food, like coloring added to it. Like sometimes they'll do that to enhance the colors, but that kind of looks like it could be natural. Let me know what you think. Oh, this is an interesting snake plant variety. It's a super yellow. It's really pretty. And it is $19 for a good sized snake plant. Home Depot's prices have been really nice. Like these big hanging pothos are $16.98, where other big box shops are around $20. These anthurium are absolutely enormous. Look at the size of these leaves, like compared to my hand. And there's some Dracaena, Croton, Dieffenbachia. Dracaena, some palm. Cute little ZZs. These are $16.98. Tiffenbachia. This is a ponytail palm. I love ponytail palms. I think they're like the cutest for 20 bucks. And looks like some philodendron down there. Dracaena, pothos, some aglaonema. Aglaonema are so beautiful. They come in all different colors. I mean, really, really vibrant leaves. That one is $17. Here's some more aglaonema up here. Peace lily here. Looks like the blooms are green on this one. I wonder if it just needs more sunlight or if this variety puts out green blooms. Oh no, this one has a white bloom. It's interesting. Oh, some more of these really yellow snake plants. It doesn't have the like variety or the name of this type of snake plant on there. But it's really pretty for 20 bucks. A lot more pothos hanging out up here. So I would recommend not skipping past the little proven winter plants because they have so many cool varieties and they're so inexpensive. Like these are $5.98 and they have these really lovely syngonium. I think these are probably neon robusta or something, but they even have confetti syngonium. So these have like the pink little confetti on them, on the leaves, and they're just so cool. And to be able to find these at a big box shop now, insane. Ooh, lots of Hoya. Now Hoya are pet friendly. And this is like the Bertone. This looks like a Hoya carnosa crimson queen. Maybe a variegated Bertone back here. The leaves are so fuzzy, I love it. Peperomia as well. This peperomia is pet friendly. We have some Tradescantia. Says it's called Feel and Flirty. Adorbs. Ooh, I love it on the confetti syngonium when they get like a big pop of pink. Some fun pothos down here. Ooh, all right, let's look at these anthurium. These have really beautiful dark leaves and I just love that like pale pink color of the blooms. 14, the orchids are $16.98. And then up here it looks like they have more bromeliads and money trees. Ooh, some more cute little Tradescantia. They're like baby nanooks. Feeling flirty. It looks like a hybrid, and I don't know this, so I'm sure I'm wrong, but it kind of looks like a hybrid of the nanook and the pink panther Tradescantias. Like the nanook has that really bright color. The pink panther has the tiny little baby leaves. Kind of looks like a blend of those two, which is so cool. I'm sure it's not, but it kind of looks like that to me. Then we have the bird's nest, hurricane bird's nest fern, where the leaves look like they're whipping around in a cyclone. How much are these? Now these go on sale all the time, 50% off, but doesn't look like they have a sale right now. I'm guessing they're $20. That's what they have been. These look like they could be a Rojo Congo Imperial Philodendron Arabescens. Interesting. Philodendron Birkin, literally the world's easiest philodendron. I love it so much. This looks like a green princess, which to me looks just like the Birkin, except without the white variegation on there. But the leaf shape and the care, I imagine, is very alike. They have the big, I don't know, growing in water pots down here. Rojo Congo philodendron, some Calathea. If I were to choose one from what I'm seeing today, like I would probably go with the Ring of Fire in these Leaf Joy H2O bowls. $30, and look how happy it is. I love these. Rambo philodendron. Are we sure that's not just a Jungle Boogie? They'll like rename stuff too. That's like already kind of existing. I don't know. Already existing varieties and rename them. I'm sure there's like reasons. Rojo Congo. Calathea here. Calathea orbifolia. And oh no, is that not? Calathea rosiopicta. My bad. This is Calathea amata. Absolutely beautiful. Now, Calatheas are pet friendly and they're absolutely beautiful. They like humidity and they like distilled water and they don't like to be dried out for too long. So just keep that in mind. Is there a little philodendron hiding in here? Yeah, it looks like a golden crocodile back there. Some cool ficus varieties, ruby ficus, Tenicay. The Tenicay is beautiful, but I kind of like the pink on the ruby. And it still has the variegated look. Okay, so these are 29. Looks like there's Ring of Fire philodendron, Alocasia cucullata. Now these are very spider mite prone, the Alocasia. So you just want to make sure you treat it with insecticidal soap preventatively. Just give it a little spritz on there and wash the leaves off. Okay, we have some Syngonium options. Maybe a Berry Illusion? It doesn't say exactly what variety they are. There's so many cool ones. And they have a Peperomia Ginny, pet friendly. I love the pink on the outside of the leaves. Super easy to care for. You know, these leaves are thick, so they'll store more water in them, so they can be somewhat drought tolerant, where other plants, like for example Fittonia, beautiful plant, also pet friendly. It's known for being dramatic because it doesn't retain much water in the leaves, and it'll do the like Fittonia flop where it just becomes super dramatic and looks like it's dead, but really you just need to give it some water. But it has thin leaves, so it can't really store much. Tradescantia, ivy, a living lace fern, 29. There's so many birds in here. What is this one? It's very red. If my camera would adjust, there we go. Fall leaves philodendron. What do you guys think that is? Interesting. Burgundy, ficus. This one's called Chloe, I guess the green one. Tenicay, ruby. Have a jungle boogie down here and the Ring of Fire. They're very similar, but the Ring of Fire has the variegation. Yeah, we kind of went over these already. Green Princess, Philodendron Birkin, Hurricane Fern, and the Tradescantia. Now out of these, the Bird's Nest Fern is the pet-friendly one. Aw, I love it when the succulents are blooming. Look how pretty those little blooms are. So these are $4.68, and I'm just gonna take a peek. You know, I'm keeping an eye out for some of the rare cacti varieties. Haven't had much luck yet, but there's still so many cool ones. Ooh, this looks like a variegated succulent. Tigrina variegata. That's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, they have the baddest lithops. Look at those guys. They're so squish. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Look at her. So those of you who are knowledgeable, what does this mean when it gets this like clear, squishy coating on top? They're so big. You'll also see some Easter cactus. Now this one is incredibly thirsty. You can tell because the leaves are all puckered. The soil's dry, so it doesn't look overwatered. It's blooming, which, you know, when the plant's stressed out, it'll bloom. But also, with it being Easter, it will be blooming right now. Look how pretty those blooms are. But yeah, if you have a succulent and you're not sure, anytime the leaves start to pucker up, it's ready for a drink. These two, like these are Ripsalis. You can see how puckery the leaves are. Those are cool. They remind me so much of seaweed. Love these guys as well. The old man cactus. Trying to see if there's anything interesting. Looks like the usual guys. Huge golden barrel cactus. Fun euphorbia. African palm tree. This is the corn cob, but normally I see the variegated ones, but this is not variegated. These are all euphorbia, and they're highly toxic to pets. The golden barrel isn't a euphorbia, neither is this agave. Here's an Apuntia, needles crest. Those are so neat. Oh my gosh, literally looks like that dude has like a comb over. I love it. Big succulents, super healthy. I love the domino cactus. Those are the ones in the front there that look like domino pieces. That's why they're called that. Some more hanging succulents. Looks like there's some, this is elephant bush. It's called that because literally elephants eat it. And what else? Oh my gosh, look! We have some little bloomy guys. Oh, this one's cool. This Needle's Crest. Or Eve's Needle. Love those. They remind me of the mermaid tail. More succulent-y guys. Keeping an eye out for anything super cool. More little cacti. Mini snake plants. I always comment on the samurai snake plants. I just think they're so cute. Beautiful jade down here. Really healthy looking. Some aloe. String of hooks. Oh, this is so pretty. I'm tempted. Look at that. Awesome. They have pineapple plants here. That's neat. And pineapple plants are related to bromeliads, which I mentioned in the beginning of shopping. There are some bromeliads back there. However, pineapple plants like to be watered in the soil, not in the tank like other bromeliads. Ooh, lots of plants here at Lowe's. Let's explore. This little blue hanging planter with this silver band maranta really caught my eye, and it is $16.98. Then a red maranta. This is interesting. Is this a saucer? Doesn't come off. I don't know. How much are these? I don't see a price. Anyways, so we have a red maranta, a heartleaf philodendron, and another red maranta. Got some fun pothos back here. All right, this says rare variety, Alocasia macro. Very interesting. It looks a lot like the cucullata, and they have them growing in water, which honestly would probably be like helpful for spider mites. Ooh, they have some adorable little ZZ Zenzies. These are the dwarf compact ZZs. I'm obsessed with them. I like the little pots that they're in as well. I'm not seeing like easy to spot prices. Okay, this is $14.98 for the little Birkin. How cute is this little self-watering pot? I love it. Then they have it in yellow. They have it in pink. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. So this is the regular ZZ plant, and then that's the dwarf ZZ, so you can see the difference. And then they do have the confetti syngonium, and I love that they've paired it with the pink pot. That is so cute. Then down here are some ficus, ruby ficus. There's a schefflera back there, or umbrellata, which is the umbrella plant. Looks like a monstera deliciosa. Philodendron, bird's nest anthurium, dracaena here, and then the bird's nest fern. Oh, they have grow lights, little misters, some more bird's nest fern, ZZ, a ficus Audrey, absolutely lovely. Bamboo, money tree. Just seeing if anything like jumps out at me. $13.98 on these cuties, little snake plants. There's another ZZ. Yeah, this looks like the ZZ Zenzi. Look at the new growth. It's adorable. And these are $13.98. Ooh, I wonder what kind of philodendron this is. When they're so small and they're still in their juvenile form, it can be really hard to differentiate between the different philodendron varieties. When they get in their adult form is when the leaves really start to look different. I'm really not sure what kind this is. If you know, feel free to leave in the comments. Cute little peperomia. Peperomias are pet friendly. Some beautiful pothos. Bird's nest fern. All true ferns are pet friendly. I think this one is really pretty. Just continuing to look. Ooh, they have African violets. I'm a huge fan of African violets. I just love them, and mine is obsessed with its self-watering pot. It just loves it. But I like to keep an eye out for variegated African violets. And you can see here they will bottom water them. That's why they have them in the little containers here, because instead of pouring it onto the leaves, which can mess up the blooms and cause problems with the leaves, they just pour water into this, and then the African violets will soak up all the moisture it needs from the bottom, which is what the self-watering pot does essentially as well. So big fan of how they have these actually set up. These golden pothos are only $12.98. That's a really good deal. Oh, they have some global green pothos in the self-watering pots. Some more of these $12.98 ones. Beautiful anthurium, they're $13.98. Some Dieffenbachia down there. Okay, we have the Epipremnum pinnatum albos. Big fan of those, $20. These air plants in these pots for $8.98 are so fun. It just looks like their hair. That's hilarious. Some cute little orchids. Some interesting hanging plants up here. We have the green lemon lime maranta, some heartleaf philodendrons, just beautiful. Monstera deliciosas. I remember when the variegated Monstera deliciosas were so expensive, so all of us were out here at the big box shops like trying to find just your standard Monstera deliciosas with like sport variegation on it. And now, like, I just caught myself doing that, and I just remembered, oh, I can go get a Monstera Thai Constellation for $30. So that's kind of nice now that there's so many options for more affordable prices. Ficus lyrata. I don't see any Monstera Thais. I think they're getting scooped up pretty quick. So if you see one at your big box shops and you've been wanting one, I'd say go ahead and grab it. Red marantas. Ooh, this is a Hoya, a crimson queen, and there's lots of little like tendrils and vines that it's putting out. Don't trim those off because, as you can see here, it puts out little baby leaves, if it'll just focus. You can kind of see like the little baby leaves starting here, and so it puts out the tendril first, the vine, and then it'll put the leaves out. Wow, look how beautiful these Rex begonias are. They are so vibrant. And these are $8.98. Some crotons. 3 different colors of Phoetonias. And Phoetonias are pet friendly. They have the Pilea Moon Valley Friendship plant here. Is this a variegated peace lily? Ooh. So these are not, but this one is. I might be scooping that one up today. Yeah, there's lots of variegation on there. I don't know if you can tell. It's like very mild variegation, but every single leaf is variegated. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness. And it's really full. Okay, that's a great find. Yeah, none of these have variegation except for that one. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What do we have here? Yep, Ring of Fire and the Golden Crocodile. These are all $20. Dieffenbachias. Goodness, look how beautiful these ruby ficus are. They are insanely gorgeous. They have a Pilea here. Pilea, crotons, huge begonias here, Rex begonias, and they are 20, and they're so vibrant and pink, and they have like black on the inside of the leaves. How beautiful. They have a gorgeous Scindapsus pictus. It looks like it could be a Silvery Ann or Argyraeus. They're $20. And Dracaena here. Bird's Nest Fern. Let's see how much these are. I think these are, yeah, these are the $8.98 ones. Oh my gosh, it's another freaking variegated peace lily. Oh no, I put it there. My bad. Oh, my brain. I just put that there for safekeeping. I can't believe this beautiful peace lily. You can see it better here. That's really exciting. And it's not a domino. So domino peace lilies you'll see a lot. They're commonly throughout nurseries and big box shops sometimes. They do have variegation. This is not a domino. This is just a standard peace lily that has variegation, which is way more rare and uncommon. Oh, looky here. There's a lipstick plant and it's a Mona Lisa. Really lush, full. It's heavy. It has what looks like little blooms Absolutely gorgeous. Big fan of lipstick plants. And this one is $16.98. Big crimson queen here, $20. Ivy, looks like a lemon button fern. All sorts of ivy. It looks like some syngonium here, some pileas. Again, just seeing if anything kind of jumps out at me. All right, they have some lemon meringue pothos. And then the jade pothos as well. $17. Those are just like solid green, but those are actually harder to find than you would expect. Some cute little heartleaf philodendron, bird's nest fern, sago palm. Beautiful. This is like the yellow snake plant that I just saw at Home Depot, but the one at Home Depot was absolutely massive. It was 20 bucks. This is tiny and it's $20. So that's kind of cool that they had the big one for the same price. And there's some, so we have the Fittonia, looks like a lemon button fern, croton, ivy, Rex begonia, ivy, Fittonia, rabbit foot fern, croton, Tradescantia. Ooh, teddy bear vine. Got some more Hoya here. This is the Crimson Princess because it has variegation on the inside of the leaves. Loads of bromeliads and some beautiful orchids. Oh, I like those like orangey bromeliads. So pretty. Oh, I love these, the Satenthes, $24.98 for these. Money trees, some nice sized ones. Take a look at the cactus varieties. There's like domino. Ooh, this one's pretty neat. You know, I'm looking for the rare varieties because there is a line of rare cacti that have come out and were released by Costa Farms, but I have not seen them yet. So I'm keeping my eyes out, but I don't see any. There's some cool ones back there, but I don't think those are the rare ones. I love that guy. Oh my goodness, so cool. Oh look, you know how we saw the green corn cob at Home Depot? Here's the variegated one. That's so neat that they have that one here. This one's $34. Succulents, really lovely, super healthy. Did want to point out they always have great clearance plants. Lots of different options, about 50% off. I'm just about to check out and they have so many cute ones here at the checkout. It looks like maybe a global green pothos or something like that. And, ooh, they have the Hoya here. Comungulana or something. See if I can see a price. $18. It's on this adorable little trellis. I do have one of those and it's doing great. Just water it when it's dry. Lots of little ZZs. How cute are those? Oh my goodness. Little birds, oh my word. Yeah. Monstera deliciosa. Philodendron Brazil. Ooh, Micans here. How lovely is that? Love philodendron micans. It's just like so velvety and gorgeous. That was really nice. I just needed to get out for a little bit and check out what kind of plants they had at Lowe's and Home Depot. I did purchase a plant, and if you watch the plant shopping portion of the video, then I'm sure you can guess what I got. There were some really cool plants today. I didn't find anything that was really unusual or out there other than the plant that I picked out, which was like a crazy good find. But I'm keeping my, like, they're gonna be showing up soon. All of the cool, like, Costa Farms is releasing tons of good stuff. There's like a new Monstera coming out. All right, let me show you the plant I got. So I ended up getting this beautiful peace lily, and it is a variegated peace lily. And this thing is variegated all throughout the plant. Now it is a light green variegation, but I'm thinking that if I give this plant a lot of light, that maybe I'll see a stronger, lighter variegation. And it is literally, the variegation is on every single leaf. I hope the camera will like show it on the screen, because in person it's really noticeable. And this is not a domino peace lily. So domino peace lilies have like kind of crinkly textured leaves, and they have variegation on them, and those are pretty common. However, variegated peace lilies are not common, and that's, I think, what I got here. So, or what I have here. So I am really excited. It's blooming like crazy. I'm going to give this thing a lot of light. If you have any other suggestions on promoting variegation, please let me know. Let me show you this like big leaf here. My camera does not want to focus. That's okay. It's really full, tons of plants. It was only $8.98, so I'm very, very excited about this one. I mean, the leaves look so cool. I cannot wait to see if it becomes more variegated peace lilies are crazy expensive, so I'm thrilled with my find. I haven't had a find like this in a super, super long time. Every once in a while, I'll find like a really fun variegated plant at a big box shop or nursery that's not like being sold as variegated, and it's been a while. So this is really, really exciting. And I love peace lilies too. I think that's part of my excitement, is like, I just love peace lilies. They're so easy to take care of. I just water them when they're dry, and they will let you know if they're thirsty, because they'll start to like slump over. I mean, I'm just looking at the variegation, like, it's so cool. Can you tell the variegation? With the light reflecting, it might just look like part of the leaf, but there's definitely a lot in there. But yeah, it's on every leaf, which is really exciting. I'm pumped about this. So let me know if you're finding any good plants. You know, I'm really excited because I'm heading back to St. Martin. It's the first time in like 14 years or something since I've been back to St. Martin, or 13 years, I don't know. And that's where I'm from originally. And I'm going to see a friend's wedding, but I'm planning to hopefully film and vlog while I'm there. And they have so many cool tropical plants. Now that I actually know about tropical plants and stuff, I'm very curious to see what they have in St. Martin. So I'll hopefully do what I say I'm gonna do and vlog some of it, if that's interesting to anybody, and share how it goes. I'm kind of nervous, I'm excited, so it should be good. And it's gonna be a little bit of different content than what I usually film. It's gonna be like, come on my trip with me to St. Martin, and also look at all these plants they have there. I'll also be in Charlotte, North Carolina in May, so I'll film like big box shops, and I want to visit the nurseries there that I miss. I miss Oakdale Greenhouse so much. I miss Cactus Club. I miss like all of the greenhouses, so I'm hoping I can do like a grand tour of all of the cool plant shops in Charlotte, North Carolina while I'm back there. So all sorts of content coming up, so subscribe if you want to see more. And we have a great community on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And thanks again to Planta, such a cool app for any kind of plant care, plant questions. Like, it just keeps improving and getting better and better. Plant identification, all that good stuff. So definitely recommend checking them out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and that I get to see you soon. Bye.